Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Kathy from Crafts by Kathy. Today I'm going to show you how I make my background papers to back my tags, and also I use them as journaling pages. They can be quite interesting with the different kinds of paints and patterns you can make. So you can see me here just on some scraps, laying down a few pieces of, I think they were Dina Wakley tissue collage-y type things. If I can find the packet, I'll link it in the description box below. That's just to add a little bit of dark interest in the background. And then I got my jelly plate out and thought I'd have a little play with my watercolours. And purely incidentally, I ended up with green and red, which I'm afraid, and I'm going to forewarn you, means that this probably will end up in a Christmas tag. Some of you might find that a little bit early, but there's nothing I like more than Christmas crafting, so heads up, this will turn into a Christmas tag. So I'm mixing my watercolours there, as you can see, and I'm literally popping them down with no thought, completely randomly, bobbing different kinds of papers on top. So I've used some blank music paper there that you can see, some were done on watercolour paper, some on mixed media paper. And I mop it all up with actually the white parts of the napkins that I'm sure we all get lots of when we're decoupaging our napkins. We end up with the white bits. I like to mop up some of my colours with those because then I can decoupage with those as well. So I'm having lots of fun, just blobbing down lots of watercolour paint and then mopping it back up. And I'll continue doing that until, well, if I'm honest, I continued doing this for a couple of hours, but I didn't show it you all. Didn't think you'd want to watch it for that long. So there you can see I've swapped my Winsor & Newton watercolours for just a cheapy palette of pearlescent watercolours that I got from Hobbycraft. And they give the paper a nice shine when it's dry. So I'm just going along and giving a few of them a nice metallic coat with those. And you'll also see I swapped out my brush as well because I didn't want to use my nice brush when I'm trying to activate those watercolours. Here I've gone in on my jelly plate with some gold acrylic shimmer paint, and then with the back of my paintbrush I've just doodled some patterns into it, and as you can see when I press down the sheet on my jelly plate it comes out with a beautiful shimmery pattern in the background. So out of all the pattern sheets that I did, this is the one that I've decided to take further with the video, and I've pulled out my Derwent Intense watercolour pencils, and you can see me just making some sketchy holly shapes on here. I sketch them with a fairly dry pencil and then I dip it into the water and it activates it to this beautiful almost emeraldy green. I'm then going to go in with my red pencil and do exactly the same to put some little pops of red on there as berries. And as you can see, I'm treating this as a masterboard, so it's a page as a whole at the moment, but I'm going to chop it up into smaller pieces, as you can see, and we'll create a tag today, I think. So I've pulled out a few little Christmas clusters I had left over from last year, and I'm just having a look at what they look like on the tag. I edge around the edge with one of my Brilliance Gold ink pads, pop a hole and an eyelet in the top, using a red eyelet to help those cherries pop out. Attach it all with my coral glue and pop a few bits of coordinating string through the top of the eyelet. And that will go now into my Christmas stash, because I have, being me, already started to make a couple of Christmas journals, which you'll see later on when I start to put those videos out for you. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope you join me again soon. Hope you're all well. Take care, stay safe. Lots of love. Bye bye.